intro. Hi guys. Okay. Don't smile like that. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Megan. Hi, hello, if you're new here, which you are obviously because this is my first video. I've just filmed a basic chit chat get ready with me, basically showing you how I do my day-to-day makeup. I obviously don't wear makeup every single day, but this is just like what I would wear if I was to wear makeup, if I was to go out. Not that we can because we're currently in a pandemic. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the notification button if you wish to see more videos. Also, let me know of any video ideas you have that you would like to see on my channel. It would be a massive help as I struggle a little bit with finding video ideas. So yeah, so just carry on watching if you wish to see how I got this look. So I'm gonna do a chit chat get ready with me. I did film one yesterday, but I didn't like it. I said after every like word in every sentence, so I'm gonna try my hardest not to did it again, not to say I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we're gonna try. Also, if the lighting isn't that great, it's literally like grey outside. So I'm gonna start by fluffing my eyebrows. I literally use this Indinola texture, like I would say it's like a pomade more than a gel. Oh, it's a soft clay. So I'm just gonna fluff my eyebrows up with this. So I'm just gonna fluff these up as much as possible. I'm not sure how long they're gonna stay. I picked a few of my spots yesterday because I was watching this documentary. If you like serial killer documentaries, I highly recommend this documentary. It's it's called The Night Stalker. It's on Netflix. It's literally just been released, and it's basically about this, like, well, he was famous for being the Night Stalker, and he was a serial killer who killed literally anyone. He like sexually assaulted like young children. He was basically just bonkers. And yeah, so last night it got a bit intense at the end, and I was sat there like picking my skin. I don't know if anyone else does that, like when they're nervous. But I'm basically just taken the Fit Me Maybelline concealer and like just making like a template. Is that the right word? Probably not, Megan. For where I'm gonna just basically draw on my eyebrows. I'm just going to take all of these brushes with the white ends are the Jaclyn Hill / Morphe collection. This is JH41. I don't know if you can still get these. I got these like 2 years ago from for Christmas from my mum. So I don't know how much. I don't know if they still have these, like, I don't know if they're still a thing. They were quite pricey, but you got like a good set, and I've had them like 2 years, so they're definitely worth the price for what you're getting. So I've just blended this all in. I'm just going to take my brow sketch. This is just like the NYX, but about a quarter of the price. These are from Primark. Obviously you can't go into Primark and buy them at the moment, and also they don't do online, so which is quite annoying because I'm sure enough people would purchase stuff online if they did do online. So I'm just going to basically fill in any gaps by just brushing in an upwards motion, just making my brows a bit fuller because who doesn't love a bushy eyebrow? I feel like brows are so tedious. And literally my eyebrows are not even like sisters. Like they are neighbours that don't talk to each other. my eyebrows literally, one of them, because one of them is so like weirdly shaped, it makes half of my face look like so weird. And I want to get my eyebrows microbladed, but if I hate them, there's no going back. Well, there is, but I don't really want to get my eyebrows lasered, to be honest, because I saw Hannah Renee do it and it looked extremely painful. So now I'm going to take the MAC Stroh Green, the MAC Stroh Cream Hydran Luminix. I've literally only just started using this, but I love it. Like, I literally love it. I always tan my face as well before I do my makeup, because I feel like it just means I don't have to wear as much makeup. Also, I think I've put too much on, but oh well. I've definitely put too much. I'm just gonna rub this in. I have washed my hands before doing my makeup because I had to wet my beauty blender. I've just put on the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This primer is so good if you are dry, if you have dry skin, which I do. I have really dry skin around my T-zone. It does kind of get oily towards like the end of a night out, but I feel like whose makeup doesn't get oily? Not that I've experienced that in a very long time, because none of us have been able to leave our houses. I wonder how like you guys are dealing with the pandemic. I'm not dealing too well. Well, I think I am. I think I'm doing okay-ish. Like, I'm trying to get as many of my goals started as possible. But some of them can't be possible right now. So I'm just taking the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. And I'm just applying that to any spots or acne scarring that I have that I want to cover. And I'm just going to take this Real Techniques brush. Look at me, I'm a YouTuber. I do need to wash my brushes. That is an investment I need to make to my life, because that's probably what's breaking me out. So I'm just going to blend in this concealer. I like to dab my concealer because I feel like if you swipe it, excuse me, my throat, it takes away the coverage. So I'm just going to dab this on and press it into my skin to get rid of all of those red blemishes that I have on my face at the moment. Although I feel like my skin, I used to have really bad acne because I went on the injection, which broke me out. Really, like, I had completely clear skin, never had a breakout. I'd have the odd like spot on my period, and then all of a sudden I had this injection and it literally broke me out in acne. And I read up and it's basically prone to give you acne. So I came off of that and then I went on a different pill and that gave me acne as well. So I'm literally waffling on. So I'm going to take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Caramel. And I'm going to take this. This is darker, but basically what I like to do is I like to conceal my face a lot more so that I brighten my skin. So I'd rather use a darker foundation where I can lighten it up with concealer than use a foundation that's too light and then use a light concealer and then my skin, it doesn't match to my fake tan on my neck. And I'm just, what I like to do is I just like to brush it on. I just like to basically spread it out as much as possible, so I'm not like applying foundation just in one area and making my skin look cakey, because personally I don't like a cakey foundation. I don't like the cakey look on myself. I feel like my skin is, because it's dry, it makes it look worse in some sense. I don't know if I've just made that up. I probably have. I don't like to apply my foundation right under my eyes, just because the amount of concealer I use is probably should be illegal, but I feel like if I put foundation under my eyes as well as using like 3 layers of concealer, I'm gonna look like someone has literally taken a paintbrush and painted my face with foundation and concealer. So I'm just pressing this into the skin with my Jaclyn Hill, well, with my Morphe brush in 03. I look crazy right now. All this crazy age. I'm going to take the same on my forehead and just spread it out as much as possible. And I'm going to try and avoid my eyebrows at all costs. Oh, look, I've just flattened my eyebrow. Brilliant. Don't think the fluffy eyebrows for you, Meg, to be honest. Just never seems to work out. So I'm so jealous of people who have big fluffy eyebrows. Like, I actually envy you. Because this gal cannot get a fluffy brow to save her life. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo 16 Hour Camo Concealer again. And I'm just going to apply it into the corner of my eyes. I am no makeup artist, so like this is just what I do and what is like my personal preference. And I'm just gonna go along to give myself a facelift, to give myself like an imaginary facelift, basically, just to give it the illusion. That's the word I was looking for, imaginary. I don't like to put concealer straight onto my forehead. I just use the excess that's left over from my sponge. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge. I feel like these are a ride or die sponge. And I'm just going to blend this out. I do go over this line with a brush just because otherwise it looks super harsh. Blend, blend, blend. I love that sound. Is that weird? I feel like that is. Because I don't want them to be super crazy, even though they already are, Megan. You can't really change that. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to soften the edges where I feel like it looks super bright and crazy, because I don't want to have like bright and then dark, if you get what I mean. I want it to be like blended. I will brighten the corners a little bit more, but literally only the corners. So I'm just going to apply it here and here, maybe a bit more. Why not? I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to do the same. And then I'm going to take my Sleek, which I put my foundation on, my Sleek Cream Contour Palette, and I'm going to take this shade here and I'm just going to create myself some cheekbones because I ain't got none. Where this line is here, I'm going to apply it up here so that it gives me the illusion of having like a slick face instead of a long face. I'm just going to dab, dab, dab into my skin. Give myself some cute cheekbones. And I'm just going to press over that line so that it's not too harsh, and I'm only going to take a tiny bit on my forehead, right at the top. Give myself a smaller forehead, because who doesn't love a fuller forehead? A smaller forehead. Wow, that was not really anything unusual from me, to be honest. So it should look something like this right now. Get in the bin, Megan. Get in the bin. So now I'm going to take my loose mineral powder. This is from Primark. It literally costs £2. I have used this for the past year and I haven't used anything else. It's my ride or die. It does have slight flashback, so if you are going on a night out, I do not recommend this. But I'm just taking it on my beauty sponge and I literally just press it into the skin. Press it into the skin. The foundation that I use, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop is a very matte foundation, so it is great if you have oily skin, but if you do not, I do not recommend using it at all. I'm going to put some on my chin. Whoa, that was a bit too much on my chin. Can you see where it leaves like a... I'm going to have to wipe that off. Foundation brush. Probably shouldn't have used my foundation brush, but there we go. And then I'm just going to apply some to my lids to get rid of any creasing. And now I'm going to take my MAC Gimme Sun. I don't know what shade this is. It's a darker shade. It has a slight shimmer to it, so it makes you have a bit of a glow. But I'm just going to press this onto my skin where I applied my cream contour. Carry on my forehead, also where I applied the cream concealer. This is basically just to like mattify the cream contour. I'm just going to apply it on my chin. I'm probably so rough. People who do makeup are going to look at me and think, what is she doing? After you've bronzed yourself to the gills, you're going to take, well, I'm going to take, I don't know why I keep saying you're, because you're probably not going to, but I'm going to take my Dare to Be Different by, this is literally, I've had this a year, if not longer, and it has lasted me so long. It is so pigmented. If you don't know who it's made by, it's Holly Boone. We went, well, me and one of my friends, Fran Haining, which if you don't already know her, go and subscribe to her channel. I'll leave that in the link box, in the description box below. But we went to a meet and greet and met Holly Boone, which I was like fangirl moment. I don't know why, but, well, I do know why, because I love her. And we basically got party bags of like products, and I got these. But it is so pigmented, like you literally, all you have to do is touch the pan once, like tap it off, and then dab onto your skin. I like a lot of blusher, I don't know why, I just feel like blusher is cute, makes you like all 12-year-old-ish. I'm going to put a bit on the bridge of my nose. I'm going to take my Too Faced chocolate bronzer, I would say, or, well, it's not really a bronzer because it's quite ashy, but I use this for my nose contour just because I don't want a red nose, because I've already got blusher on my nose. And you want to bring it up into where your eyebrows are to create like the snatched. And then I'm going to take my Huda Beauty highlight palette, and I'm going to take a small brush, if I can find it. Here. This is again the Morphe in JH38, and I'm going to take this shade here. I love this shade. I used to literally wear so much highlight, but now I only wear it on the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go over just with my finger and smudge it out a bit so that it's not super crazy. Make sure the tip of my nose is glowing. So I take the Morphe in 350, this palette, and I keep digging my freaking, like, I've literally ruined most of these. But I'm going to take this shade here. I don't use a transition colour. I feel like it's pointless. It probably isn't, but I just have never used a transition colour. I'm going to take this fluffy brush in JH30. I'm just going to apply it in the crease and as far up to my eyebrow as I possibly can, and scrape it out a bit because we all love a cat eye effect. Makeup artists watching this are probably going to literally turn in their grave. Is that the right saying? I feel like it's not. I feel like you only turn in your grave if you're dead. Well, duh. I'm just gonna keep blending this until I am happy with my blended eyeshadow. Why are you singing a song? I'm also gonna bring it just in the inner corner a little bit. Voila. And I'm done. I'm joking. I'm done. I'm gonna take this palette. I think this is by Beauty Cosmetics. I'm not sure though, or Beauty Bay. This is from Beauty Bay. And I'm gonna take this shade here. Not very good at showing. Should I zoom you in? And then I'm gonna take the brush and I'm gonna just start from like the corner and create like a wing effect basically with this darker shadow. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth until I'm happy with how it looks. You want to blend it out as much as possible really, and like bring it out until it looks something like that. Then I'm going to take my bigger fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out any harsh edges that I can see. And then I'm going to bring it like down here, so in the inner corner, so it kind of connects. And then I'm going to take an even smaller brush, JH39, it literally looks like this. And then I'm going to take an even darker brown. I'll show you. I'm going to take this brown here and I'm going to bring it, just darken it up even more along the edge. And just basically all you're doing is going back and forth until you are happy with how it looks. And then I'm going to take my, this is from MAC. I literally got it ages ago, but I've chewed off the number, so I don't know what this is. So I'm going to take this black shade from the Urban Decay Naked palette. And I'm just going to create an eyeliner with black. And I'm going to take it from down here. So I'm not going to do it from up here. I'm going to take it from down here because I want it to be in line with my eyeshadow. Now this doesn't need to be at all neat because you're going to smudge it out anyway. This is my first attempt at this, so if it's not very good, give me all of the critical feedback you need to so that I can be better in my next one. So right now I'm happy with how it looks. And then I'm going to take my lash curlers. These are from Superdrug. You can literally get these anywhere. I'm just going to curl my lashes. And I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I actually got given this to by my nan because she was like, it's too thick for me. I was like, that will work wonderful for me. Thank you very much. I'm just going to lightly go over my lashes. So I literally, you can just take any lashes really and just cut the corners of them and then like use them. I'm going to take my Dewy Gleam. The normal lashes that I do use when I want a full look are they're TL4 by Tatti Lashes. I literally don't use any other ones because I don't feel like they're big, because I have really big bulky eyes. I don't feel like they do the job. I'm just going to wait for this to get a bit tacky. I'm going to stick them on. It should look something like that. It just makes the outer corner just a bit more fuller. Fuller? Is that a word? A trick I use that I found off TikTok is if you apply the lash slightly higher than your lash line, it gives more like of a zoom. So it should look something like this. You probably saw the lash glue, yummy. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush. I don't know why I do that because it doesn't really make a difference. In J40. And I'm going to go back in with the colour from the Morphe palette. So this one, Go Away. I'm going to take the same shade that I used on the corner of my lids. And I'm just going to go from inner corner, no, from outer corner, and blend it down. I'm going to take my MAC in Strip Down. It's my MAC lip liner. And I'm just gonna, I do slightly overline my lips. I don't really need to because I do actually have filler. But I feel like your lips can never be too big until I'm happy with them. I might take a bit of a darker brown. And then I'm going to take, I think this is the MAC lip glass in the shade Spice. I'm literally running so low on this and it's my favourite. And I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. My lid. Am I okay, hun? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished look. I'm going to do my hair and then... Ow! Oh, Jesus. How rude. Let's zoom you back out. No, let's zoom you back in. Oh my god, you're so far away now. Oh. I'm gonna come back and do a outro once I've done my hair. I've just finished getting ready, doing my hair off camera. I've just gone for this, like, I think it's the Bella Hadid kind of hairstyle that was like on trend a while ago. I still love it. Thought I'd give it a change because I don't want to put any extensions in today. Give my hair a bit of a break. But I hope you enjoyed this video of me just basically chatting shit and getting ready. I hope if you have any questions about anything that I missed out, maybe just let me know in the description bar. No, not the description bar. The comment section below. If there is anything and I see any comments, it will most probably be filmed on my Instagram or in a later video when I do another get ready with me. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!